I mean, one of the mechs is basically what I've got there as my new ECM and puncher, but under the ruins of New Voltki. Was brought to ruin by nuclear accident in 2977. Custody of Zeta Lance. From together, they're basically the Bowman's Fix-It crew, all highly disciplined, all former Great House military. These are the ones Bowman turns to.
We're going to hack the net and then get KFC.
It's possible. Looks like we have to blow up a convoy first. Here we go. They basically do run the black market. Half the contraband got there by way of the Bowman Group.
So you know how I've been complaining all game about some of the odd stuff that has been showing up in the black market?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to get a whole hell of a lot more interesting.
So I have these guys to thank for at least 2 of my annihilators.
Yes. And, well, we'll get there when we get there.
And quite a few of the Royal Mechs I've got.
Indeed.
Oh, good. Strange new weapons.
So, a bunch of the Royal Mechs and the Annihilator and the coil guns, which we haven't used, are probably from these guys.
So they might have come from the derelict ship that got captured.
Yes.
So they have to be lost tech. But some of them are totally absent from any historical records, like the Quail Beam.
It's not just lost tech. It's like the best of the best of lost tech. Along with some new stuff.
Like my double plus UAC 5s.
More like the Ultra AC-20 double plus.
Yeah, but I don't use any of those for much. Think of it like one mech that's packing that.
The Hunchback and the Eggman, I believe.
Did I put? I might have actually put one on the Eggman. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a ship with like really good Starlink stuff and stuff that the Starlink never had. Keep that in mind.
Okay, this is still not ramped up in difficulty yet. Oh, this is just a straight up battle. There's no convoy involved.
There are... So this is something that would get, a derelict ship with lost tech would have several people, all of the factions, interested. However, there are a couple of factions that might be more interested than others, depending on where this guy came from or who they are.
Are any of the interested personnel in love with their coats?
I mean, that guy would potentially be interested, but he wouldn't be at the top of the list, I don't think.
Ed Corbeau?
I'd put before. Just because he knows a guy who would buy some of the stuff on this ship. And not the good stuff on the ship, the crappy stuff.
Yeah.
Like the staplers, which I'm sure they have.
They probably have the staple removers.
Yes.
They've already got the staplers, I mean.
When we find out more about the ship, I'm definitely going to have things to say.
And from everything I can read, without spoiling myself, this is a 4 flashpoint long arc.
Yeah.
We are just in the very beginning of it all.
And I know what the last mission involves. I am approaching it with excitement and dread.
I mean, whatever the last mission holds, I can just make an entire lance of annihilators.
that might piss off somebody in particular.
Hey, if it gets me through the mission, what's strange? An object in geosynchronous orbit. That was a blip, but was only there for a second.
It's the zombies.
I'm sure it's nothing. Well, at least I know her name.
Zeta Lance, you guys are cribbing on someone much better than you's gig. In fact, you're cribbing on the people whose gig we're cribbing on's gig, and less competently. You are no Zeta Battalion, sir.
I like that. We're here for your heads, too. This works out.
Alright, keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
They are a little ways off to the north of me. We're on the edge of a city.
Interesting. I mean, they did mention that, like, one of the bases was the ruins of a city.
Yep, that's what's here. We actually have a ruined city in our hands. Not a lot of cover immediately available.
Acknowledged.
I guess it mainly gets to be my hope.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
A 35-ton vehicle. My main hope... Oh, incoming drop pods from that direction.
Interesting.
An orbiting platform that's completely unmanned according to sensors and 300 years old. God, I haven't seen one of those in forever.
I forgot they were in this game.
We started with one of those.
We did? They're not a bad mech either. It's just they're outclassed by, like, most of the other toys we've gotten since then.
It's a Phoenix Hawk? Yeah.
Oh, you Zeta Lance in your intro tech mechs.
Waiting for orders. Move order received.
The Phoenix Hawk packs more of a punch, the Spider's just more obnoxious.
Yeah.
Locking up. Target neutralized.
Not a standard potato, but I'll take coring the thing out.
Yep.
Waiting for orders.
I just do not have a whole lot of, There's one more unit in this lance. I just don't see it yet.
On my way.
I don't think I have to worry too much. There it is. What is it? A 60-ton vehicle. I am slightly more concerned about what the Striker can do to me. Yeah, that's just 2 machine guns and a laser.
Got it. You like that?
You know, for being black market wheelers and dealers,
Clearly they sold all the good shit.
yeah,
Myers
to
handles,
us.
Commander. Nothing to see here. Good to go.
I mean, we bought
On the move.
quite a bit of good stuff.
We really did.
Roger that.
Main problem is how much evasion that has.
Yep.
Vehicle trashed.
That is the main problem with that one.
Luckily, it's made of tissue paper.
That's the Bauman units. Drones. We just blew up whatever they had in front of us. You see, Darius? The mechs are gone. All of them. They're gone.
I think Darius is just an accountant. He's not actually a warrior of any kind. He has no military experience. He is an accountant. Which is fine.
Well, I guess we'll find out what drones they have.
This is going to be very interesting.
60-ton vehicles are what drones they have.
Okay.
That could be way too many things.
Because drone vehicles were a thing in the Starlink era. They were kind of experimental, but they existed. Oh, and they're even using the SLDF symbol for the enemy turn. That is the Cameron star.
What can I do for you?
Elongated right point, and
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
as I recall, the it has numerous concentric circles around it. The third one being highlighted because it is the symbol for Earth.
That is just called the SLDF medium drone.
Yes, Commander.
Man, a Star League Defense Force base all the way out here.
Let's get airborne.
Granted, the Star League got a lot of places. Arguably, the only thing that went weirder places, the only great state that went weirder places than the Star League was the Rimworld Republic, possibly.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
And the medium drones do not stack up against an LRM-20.
Do you mind?
Good to go. No sweat.
So that thing comes with 2 medium pulse lasers, an SRM-4, and an LRM-10.
Ready for orders. Up high. Let's do this. One for the scraps.
We have more pressing concerns.
Oh? No?
You know, that is a point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. He's indisposed. I mean, he is on Hero Titus by now.
Yeah.
Mission successful.
I hope he's, like, up to his neck in wine and passable women. I'm going to hell.
He's probably swimming in a vat of wine right now.
Yep. I'd like to think he's got, like, a vat of wine and a bunch of, like, one-legged hookers.
Well, there is absolutely nothing I want out of this pile.
Again,
There's nothing here.
because we could do this one earlier, I think it's gonna be light on the salvage for a little bit.
That Nicky asked for is cleared for fighting.